Hello, hello. I'm here. I hope you can hear me. Hello. Hi. So, let's see.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. So we were here. We did a lot of things last time. We started with being like absolutely princess friendly. Then we went the other way around. Then we were like, we turned back. We refused to go there. So we had a few versions. And I was thinking when we finished the stream last time that if we can, we should be like friendly again, because the recent paths, like, I don't know, just seemed kind of like violent a bit. So I was thinking that we could try to go for peaceful again, like the princess saving type of thing. And we'll see where that leads. Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's see the options. Yes, the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Oh, hey, hello, you'll be lurking. Okay. Thanks for being here. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though. Can someone else do this? Forget I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of a reward? Basically the same options. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do, sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Or just silently continue to the cabin. So, I don't exactly remember which version we did. We definitely asked this. Can someone else do it? We did a lot of questions about this. I think I'm gonna just... I'm not doing this.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Okay, can someone else do this? I think we asked this before too. Maybe we didn't pick this one. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face. I don't remember if we had this, if we did this last time. You finished? Hi, by the way, hello. You finished this game last night? Oh, I wonder. I wonder how my run will end. And was it good? Was it awesome? Was it everything you wanted? I think I'm gonna choose this one.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Eager to see how it goes? Yeah. You can't say. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't ask for spoilers, but... Okay.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. you'll find the princess within.
Yes, I didn't remember that answer, so we probably didn't pick that one last time yet. Okay, proceed!
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay, so I think we, when the first time we went princess support, we didn't take the blade. So maybe we will go in another way, like taking the blade, but not really using it unless to free her.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Yeah, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
And taking the blade was actually an explore option. Enter. How many princesses I met? Oh my god.
Revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I think maybe 3? If I'm not mistaken.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay. Hi, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Or continue. I'm just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Or something. What? No way, why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Still your nerves and step forward. I'm thinking either... No way, why would you even think that? Because we didn't have that option, or didn't choose that option before, or haven't decided yet. I'm gonna choose this one.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
She thinks I'm
The
lying.
blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Okay.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you are supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
She's so angry. Or more like annoyed with me. I have my reasons. Do you think I'd just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That would be ridiculous. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe. I'm not sure what to believe, I think.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Okay. How would I get you out of here? How long have you been down here? Okay, let's ask her things.
Too long.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I can't trust you either. Okay, there's people out there. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? She's gonna be so annoyed by this, but I'm gonna ask it.
Do you?
What an answer! Jeez. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
So they won't tell me anything, but they get annoyed with me because I won't tell anything either? Okay. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Oh, that face.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Oh, she is.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I can't ask any more things, so I guess.
You know why you're here.
Okay, slay the princess. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Oh, keep her locked away. We didn't do that yet, so I think... oh. Or do I want it to get her out, but I think I'll do this because we didn't do this yet.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Uh-oh.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, I don't think there's a right choice here, by the way. Slay, let's get you out of here. Ah, I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Okay, let's do that. We didn't do that yet. Oh, your ear is so down.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Probably.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be violent too, but I had
Slip
to...
these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Yeah, I don't think that the narrator was hurrying us without a reason.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Okay. Now we are sticking to the plan and locking her down here. Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not staying her. Not staying.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Oh my god.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Okay, threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess, you're a monster. Ignore her and go to sleep. Let's see. Oh, let's do the first one.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Is she a ghost? We didn't even kill her. How is she a ghost?
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Ooh.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
You're a bit too close, princess.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, let's see. So, deja vu. Hasn't this happened? No, I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. Proceed or turn around and leave. I don't think we said the deja vu thing right yet. Or did we?
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Yeah, of course. Oh, sorry.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh! What if he hears us?
Voice of the paranoid.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit! I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Okay. So, this is more than just deja vu though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened. Oh, let's say it.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Okay. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Oh.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to
I
get
guess
you
we asked this before because I remember this reply.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us?
Ooh.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working.
Stop working? Huh.
And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us?
Good question.
I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay, let's talk about this princess. I think we already did, so let's just proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Okay, proceed.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
So inviting. Oh, there's someone. Look at that. Oh, many people there on the other side, in the windows. They look pretty cute. We've seen this in the demo, I guess. Okay, we're gonna
The
touch the
blade is your
mirror.
implement.
At least
You'll
we'll
need
try.
it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay. Yes, it didn't say anything about the mirror. This whole cabin is different. Approach the mirror. Take the blade. Okay, mirror first.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Okay, wipe.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Okay. This whole cabin is different.
Very different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here.
That's supposed to be her, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Oh, but maybe those are like, that's a crown on the head, so yeah.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay. We took the blade. And I think we're gonna take the blade again.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor.
But I don't
It
in
would be difficult
don't
to
wanna
slay the
use it.
princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Will I be forced to use it? I
The
wonder.
blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Okay, enter.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
This is so cool.
More
and
eyes, too.
eyes.
You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Okay. How hard is it to throw? Maybe I will throw it away. I'm going to talk to her. We don't need a plan, I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void between the stairs. Continue down the stairs in silence. Okay. How hard it is to throw a
It
knife?
can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
Okay, but I couldn't throw it away.
You
I
attempt
stepped
to
into
step
the
off
void.
the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I was just curious. I don't know, falling into an infinite void seemed better than going downstairs and dying. I'm just scared. Or I was curious. Let's say the second one, it's funnier maybe.
How would falling into an infinite void be better than anything?
Who knows?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Hey, I didn't say that I'm going.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
The eyes are still there.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Aww.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Okay, go left, go right, do nothing, go back the way you came. I think in the demo in this version we did nothing. What do you think? Left, right, or go back the way we came? Go left, right? That's last time we went left in another version. Let's go left again.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again.
I did.
Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
She looks cool.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Wow.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart.
Will he just keep saying it until I...
Your lungs pull in
Yes.
a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves, heart, lungs, liver. What are you doing? I'm working! Do you want this body to function, or do you want... As their experience stops once more, as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Oh, it's so cool how he's just whispering it.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Okay. Explore. Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me last time? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. You're a lunatic, you know that, right? If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organs shutting down situation? How about I just kill you instead? We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. And I'm not going to try and kill you, so do your worst. Oh, interesting. Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Oh, that's very interesting. You met her yesterday too? Okay, let's get out of here. Live together. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Live together. Run, slay the princess. Oh my god, too many interesting options here. So, these are explorers, but I think I love this one. Like turning off this organs shutting down situation, or I'm not doing any of this, like refusing everything, like not helping you but not killing you either. That's an interesting choice because we didn't really have that before, right? But can we just explore before that? Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Voice of the paranoid, like,
liver, nerves.
literally keeps us alive right now.
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
There's so much
heart.
dialogue in this game, it's insane, yeah. Really putting the work in, yeah. It's crazy.
You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
One
lungs,
moment,
liver,
and then
nerves,
you're
heart,
gone.
lungs,
Just
nerves,
like
heart,
that.
lungs, liver,
Ah,
nerves,
and
heart,
there's the
lungs,
fear.
nerves,
She pulls
heart,
away.
lungs, liver,
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
liver,
I've already
nerves,
done that.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Huh.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
What do I do? There are so many tempting options.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
Heart, lungs, liver,
Hmm.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Thank you.
nerves,
Okay,
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
okay, I wanna ask this.
nerves, heart,
This is too tempting.
nerves,
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Oh,
lungs, liver,
Okay.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
I think I'm gonna choose this one.
heart, lungs,
Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. I'm curious what will happen then. Probably we will just die.
liver, nerves,
But let's do that.
heart,
Are
lungs,
you serious?
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You fling the blade into the void, denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and finish your mission.
Nerves,
Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
lungs, liver,
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not?
lungs,
I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
heart, lungs, liver.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you.
Wow.
Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
Wow. Oh my god. You didn't see this? Oh, this is really cool. Wow. Yeah, there are so many options, so many ways. Even in the tiny parts, there are so many different things you can do. It's so crazy.
No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment,
Oh my god, that
gone
face.
the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
Oh, we are losing the narrator again.
You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
This this kind of feels like if you've seen oh my god, how do you say that? Neon Genesis Evangelion, like the end of the series. This kind of have a similar vibe with this music and the animation style. But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Oh, your body is dead, but you live on. Chapter 3. See what hides behind her mask. A monolith of fear. That was our achievement. The moment of clarity. Whoa, this looks so cool.
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
Ah, it's so cool.
There was a princess, I think.
Voice of the
It's
broken.
all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
Oh my god.
I think we were trying to save the world. You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you? I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
The opportunist.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
Voice of the stubborn. Wow.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
So many voices. Voice of the cold.
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
Voice of the hunted.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Voice of the contrarian.
We love her, so we have to set her.
Ah, voice of the smitten. I love it, the smitten. And I think the contrarian was my other favorite.
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
Voice of the skeptic.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
Yeah, voice of the cheated.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
A lot. Okay, I think they're all wrong. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here? Yeah, I don't even remember anymore, to be honest. What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them? I feel so disjointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can slay her. Proceed to the cabin. The only way out is to do nothing. So nothing I will do. Stay where you are. Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. How many times have you all been here?
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Okay. I think they're all wrong. But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did something else? Did someone else make the decisions? Yeah, because I don't think we met all of these voices. What if we don't go to the cabin? Okay. I'm gonna ask this. This doesn't make sense.
What does here even mean if you really think about it? Shut up! You
Oh.
were here.
Every single time.
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order.
And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
It's so funny.
You're lucky.
The
What I would
smitten.
give to be able to forget.
I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
Okay. If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it. What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them? What do I ask? What if we don't go?
We've tried that.
It doesn't work.
Our hearts always brought us back to her.
The deck is stacked.
So many paths, and they're all circles.
If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it. Can you make sense of them?
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized.
And yet, you aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same.
Interesting.
Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
No answer to that, narrator?
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her.
Maybe you're shattered in your own way.
Voice of the broken.
Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment? Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere.
Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I?
Who even cares? They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers, and they all just end in quivering torment. It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us.
And then she smashes us into smaller pieces.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think we met with Voice of the Broken.
If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago.
And I think that we met Voice of the Cold in the demo, but not in this game yet. I'm not sure.
Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
Okay, I think they are all wrong. I will say this, and if I can, then I'm gonna stay here. Let's see what happens.
Of course we're wrong. She's the only thing that's right.
Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Okay. Stay where you are.
You do nothing. You can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
That's a new one.
Huh. Do you think it'll work?
We'll see.
No. Nothing ever works.
Aww.
Boo! You're the worst one.
He's not the one who got us into this mess.
At least I keep you breathing around her.
Yeah, that's true.
See? That's why the sad one's the worst. The jumpy one tries.
Who cares? All of you just yap about nothing.
I keep getting scared from the stubborn. He's just speaking so violently.
And that kind of attitude is why you're in the top half.
Great.
And that's why you're not the top.
I want to see what nothing does for us. And right now, all of you aren't letting nothing happen.
Hopefully this stuffs all the rest of them someplace quiet. You need me, and you need to not have them. He'll get you killed by himself.
Oh, all of us have gotten all the rest of us killed at one point or another. That's hardly even a concern now.
As the little voices bicker amongst themselves, you do your best to stay still in the woods. It is difficult, and the more time you spend waiting, the harder it will be to sharpen your focus when you need it.
I wonder what we look like right now. Are we standing? Sitting? I like to think we have an air of dignity.
I doubt it. I'm sorry,
My
Smitten.
point exactly.
Proceed to the cabin or continue to do nothing?
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh. Okay. I feel so disjointed, so we can explore that or proceed. Okay, let's explore that then.
I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it.
You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going.
You either need to forget or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either.
He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me.
He's worse than her.
Okay, proceed.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
So cool.
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
Trying to put it together. Wow.
Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it.
Yeah, that's right.
He always lies. And he always makes it gone.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. We must be such a mess, but we never get the chance to fix ourselves. That thing is mocking us.
Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do.
Then why do I see it?
She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
Explore. And what's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard? Oh, that's interesting.
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving. Or you could just give up.
Okay, approach mirror.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there.
Yeah.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it.
Smash it to pieces! She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what. Exactly. I'm sure that whatever you settle on, it'll be the best possible decision you could have made.
Proceed.
Proceed? Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
Yeah, but that was the only option. Also, it's interesting how it feels like we are floating. Like the mirror is looks like it's down and we are in the air or something.
That's another new one. How do you keep coming up with new things? I hope this works better than nothing did. Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them. And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see?
No, the mirror!
We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Take the blade, it's the only way forward. Oh, I can't use these. See? You've already tried everything else, don't you remember? You have to take the blade. Take the blade, or you have to take the blade, I wonder. You have to. I'm gonna choose you have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
Wow.
You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep, deep in the bowels of the earth. You see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's her.
Yes, it's her.
She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
What's wrong with being a coward?
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
And closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
Melt me.
And closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
Huh.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my hand and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go.
Oh.
Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A trinket that gets to stay with me all the time. Right by my side. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
What are we supposed to do? She took our weapon. This really was a lost cause, wasn't it?
You sealed our fate when you refused to kill her. Kill or be killed.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Oh well, there's no paralysis anymore. Is it because we've already given her what she wants?
What? Oh my god, we really don't have a choice. Look at that. These are all grey. You're just an object, a tool. You once were something else a long time ago. But was that something you, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. And we can't choose these. Okay, so we have only one option. Just take her hand and set her free. So she really did take our willpower to do anything else? That sucks. I wanted to keep doing nothing.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
Okay.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Tired? The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, she's gone. Okay. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her.
Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Hmm.
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Approach the mirror. You step towards the mirror once more. Its secrets remain hidden, its mysteries remain unresolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready.
Is this really the end?
It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. Ooh. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains you've unraveled. An achievement. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me? There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we are real? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back? I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one? Oh, that's interesting. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? So this is not the end? Okay. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. I'm ready to go back. Attack the entity, destroy your body. Let's ask about the narrator. I'm so curious of that.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does. And when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. Huh. He does. And when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. Interesting. We are finally going to have answers, I guess. At least I hope.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Okay, there's trees and stars and people. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Huh. Okay. Do you think anything is real out there?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Hi, hello. Hi, how are you today? This is tempting. Let's say this. I won't say this. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Oh, I see. Okay. There is no waiting forever. Okay. Let's not wait then. Well, we did say these. How many vessels and do you have thoughts? She doesn't really... Let's say this.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Oh. Okay. I'm ready to go back, I think.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Oh, really?
I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. The hero and the princess, yeah. Scattered vessel, bring the moment of clarity to her. Ooh!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You just came to say hi? You're pretty tired. Today is your birthday and lots of events happened. Oh my god, happy birthday! You're going to sleep soon. Oh, happy birthday! I hope those events were all good. How am I? I'm okay. I'm not the best today, so... I don't know. I think it's gonna be a shorter stream today. I streamed 3 hours before of this, but I don't think I can do more than 2 today. It is very interesting though, so we'll see. Also, last time when we talked, I forgot to ask where I should send you a message. So I saw that you're not really active on Twitter anymore, so I sent you a message on Tumblr. It was a good day? Nice, nice, that's cool. So check your message in Tumblr if you can. It's about the streaming thing that you asked. Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Discord and Instagram? Okay, okay. Alright. Okay. The end of the world, what are you talking about? So this is the same again. And we didn't exactly go princess support last time. Because we were swayed into the we are doing nothing direction. So I'm gonna try to go princess support again. But it's gonna be very straightforward this time, like the first time. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Or what if we just don't even say anything, we just go there? We didn't do that before. We always declared something like, I'm not doing it, I'm doing it, or something like that. We just go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, we are not taking the blade. We're just entering.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Okay, hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. Huh. Did we ever say just hi? Let's just say hi. We didn't lie, but like... how is this lying if I didn't even pick up the dagger? Let's just say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay. Useful info? Oh, okay, I'm glad then. You're welcome, it's nothing. It's useful for me too, because I just do things and I don't really think about them, so it doesn't hurt to look up stuff a little. I'm glad if it's useful. Okay.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Okay, hold on, let's talk a bit first. I see what I can do, examine the chains. Let's not talk, just... I see what I can do.
Your only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You finally fixed your laptop? The battery was in terrible condition. You think now you can definitely start preparing for the stream. Oh, that's cool. You're glad that it was used for me too? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so excited for you. Yay! It's so much fun.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I don't.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay. Yeah, I think we did this last time. I'm going to check upstairs. So I'm gonna ask if she has any other ideas.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Nonchalance.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Okay. Hey, let me out of here. Try the door, return to the bottom of the stairs. What did we do last time? I think we tried the door. Or did we shout? No, we shouted because I remember the voice saying that we don't get an answer, just silence. So let's try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Okay. Oh, we can still shout. Let's just return. Or show. Let's shout.
Your
Whatever.
shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Yeah.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay, return.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Okay. I think we're gonna save again.
Fine.
Again.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
I love this version where she has these huge eyes.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's go! Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
So I wonder... Oh, we can't warn her! Why not? And we can't resist either. Okay, well, we have no choice. Let's slay.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
I wasn't.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
If you kill me, you can't get out of here, though.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
Oh, such cool eyes, glowing.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Okay, let's do the same thing. Let's just proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm not taking it. You didn't say anything about the mirror. Oh yeah, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Okay.
You reach forward,
No!
rub your hand against the
mirror.
cabin. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
It's gone again. What a surprise. I totally didn't expect that. Okay, just enter.
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Yeah, because someone forced us to slay the princess.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up. into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
What was the title? Witch? But is it like a sexy witch? Okay, I'm not nasty. Hello or say nothing. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Let's try that if we can.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
I like this version of her talking.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Because we do.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
He acknowledges that.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Haha.
Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Huh.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
My world, said the narrator. Huh.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Okay, I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. I get the sense that you're not happy with me. Wow, really? I'm unarmed. That's a gesture of goodwill. So why don't we talk it out? Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. Can't you get out of those on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't trust you. Not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. Oh, leave her in the basement. This is so tempting. I don't think I can leave her though. Okay, I'm sorry. That really wasn't up to me.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize, get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Yeah. So we are at an impasse. Neither of us are gonna get anywhere if we can't trust each other. Unless you want to fight. But I don't want to fight. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, I wanna say that.
Just because I'll never trust you doesn't mean I won't use you to get what I want.
Hmm.
The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please, but it insists I stay where I am.
Huh.
If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you, and you alone.
Yeah. I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
I really didn't have a choice though. Okay, I didn't bring my blade down, remember? How am I supposed to get you out of the chains?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Just slipped off.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
Yeah, but she can't leave without us even if she's not chained, right?
A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Live with the princess, I don't trust you, or why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? Okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
She's like some kind of animal, not like a witch.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
That's such a cute, like, pouting face or something.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh, she's really gonna stab me in the back, right?
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her.
Yeah, like we can, she can use our body. She did that before in a previous version.
Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Hmm, that's true.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Ah. Okay. Let's be trustful, even if that's a stupid thing to do. Step onto the stairs.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step
Okay.
onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
And then we fall on our
No.
back.
The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? What did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
Why did she pull us back? Didn't she want to leave?
The princess lands against
The
the
frog,
wall,
it was in her
gasping
nature.
as she
Huh.
struggles to recover
Achievement.
from the impact.
Okay. What? She's hurt too?
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realise that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken.
Oh, that was my
One
back.
unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
Yeah.
It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
But it wasn't my fault. I can't get up. You broke my back. What the hell was that for? I was trying to help you out of here. We were never going to get up those stairs, were we? We could have gotten out of here if we'd just trusted each other.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back.
I don't want to.
There's just one problem with that. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first. Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh.
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
I guess.
Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Delicious.
Is that really what's going to happen now? Hello?
We could
You
play
still
some
there?
word games.
What happens next?
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Bye-bye. But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Okay. Explore. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared. I didn't really say this before. I always just approach the mirror. I guess I'm gonna say this time. Maybe I said of one of these once, but not really a lot. It's just going to be okay.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
Okay. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, not for me. I see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. Either this or this. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Finally! We're going places.
Okay, approach. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Wow, what? Oh, it's a bird. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. Hey, we did say that we are a bird, right? Because it's like we have feathers and our leg is like a bird's feet too. And that is a bird. Okay, let me read that. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Explore. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Ooh! Oh, there's an eye. Oh, this looks so cool. Wow. Okay. So, you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you part of me or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is this place? Where are we? Destroy the mirror. Oh my god. Can we ask all of these? So many questions. Okay. Let's just start doing these because I would be curious of all of these. And let's see how many we can do.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Others like you. You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Okay. Well, do you have anything to say for yourself or for all this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? So you know about the looping? So many of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me? If you made me, then what am I? Oh my god. I don't think I can ask all of these. Oh god. The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? And what is my true identity? If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
I don't want to be a god, I want to be me. A god, I always knew I was special. I have so many questions for you. I don't want to be a god, I want to be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
Are you a god or were you a god? I wasn't supposed to, yeah? What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
If you made us, then I want you to know that this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Do you have anything to say? Yeah? Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her? What would it be like to live in a world without her? Okay, oh, too many questions, and I don't think, look, we barely have enough shorts. Aww. I don't want to destroy you. Let's ask this.
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Okay. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her? What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Light. Burdenless. An eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear. No more howling chaos. Just life. Forever.
That sounds like the opposite of life.
There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her?
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Death of the author, run out of questions. That's our achievement. Oh, I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Lie, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this. Say nothing and watch him end. Oh, shit. Based on what he said, I don't want to slay her. Like, that doesn't... What he said doesn't sound like living at all. I'm just wonder... I'm not going to slay her, or I haven't decided yet. Let's say I haven't decided yet.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Bye. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. The long quiet, all of this is you. It's an achievement. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent, I don't know this word, God. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Oh my god! An untrusting vessel. Bring the witch to her. Achievement. Okay. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Whoa!
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now? Do you know about the echo?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
That doesn't sound trustworthy either. Nascent just coming into existence and beginning to display signs of future potential. Oh, thank you. Pronounced nascent. Okay, nascent, right? Not a word you see used often at all. Alright, thank you so much. It has such an interesting meaning. Yeah. So, I guess it's used really well here. It's just an unusual word. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Ooh. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? Interesting question. There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen when we reached this point. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. Or I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. Okay, I'm gonna ask this first. Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh my god.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move and yet we both don't, for each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
If there are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, then there is no difference between growth and decay. I have already come so far. What more is there left for me to see? With time, we could have been better. I won't engage with violence. I'm gonna say the first one, I think.
Meaning lies in experience, and experience lies in contrast. Abandoning one's search is not the same as losing the capacity to discover. I am contrast itself. To reject me is to reject the shape of everything. Do not use words to reduce that which your eyes know to be irreducible.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Thank you for sharing yourself with me. I don't need to share my heart with anyone. I wish I could share my heart with you. You showed me your heart to break me. It was a terrible thing to see. If that is what it takes to rid the world of death, I could bear the solitude. I won't engage with this. Yeah? I get it, there's no need for us to keep fighting. I live with you. I just don't know how. Stop the fight early and surrender. Huh, interesting. Either this or this. Thank you for sharing yourself with me, or I wish I could share my heart with you.
But you already have, in so many ways. It is beautiful and adored. When movement slows and the dust settles, I hope you'll leave with me. My masses mob you. There is no beginning to them, nor is there an end. There is only the flood of bodies. And every moment you hold every possible sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. And in the end, you returned it to me. For a brief moment, you were everything. A chaos that needed ordering. But without chaos, there is no reason.
I couldn't understand you then, but I think I understand you now. You seemed in pain. I'm sorry for what I did to you, but it was the only thing I could do. I won't engage with violence. I get it. There's no need for us to keep This is... Stop the fight early. I'm sorry for for what I did to you. I will say this.
I saw with a single pair of eyes what I needed dozens to comprehend. And now here we are, each with millions of eyes, and all of them opening to what we are.
Whoa.
Flesh is the vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to strand the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine. You did not resist my violence when it overcame you. Did you understand that the flesh wasn't you? Or did you choose to gift yourself to someone who thought she hated you? To fear me is to fear losing the flesh. The flesh is not the spirit.
I helped you out of fear, and I'm not afraid of you anymore. That is why I resist you now. I fear you now more than ever. I was glad to set you free. I won't engage with violence. I get it, there's no need for us to keep... Yeah. I was glad.
Then set me free again. Set both of us free.
I'm ready. I want to live with you. Stop the fight early. And what is stopping the fight early and surrendering? I won't live with you, not until you see things from my perspective. I want to keep talking. So... let's choose this.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world. Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
I have no desire to hide, but the truth can be made better. If destroying you is what that takes, so be it. I don't want to hide from the truth. I won't engage with violence. I don't want to hide.
Then don't. Leave with me. There's no need for you to fight what we are.
Still talking? What do I do? Should I just surrender? Or should I keep talking to her?
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Are you starting to see? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay, it's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Oh, that's interesting. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Are you going to sleep? Thanks for the talk. Have a nice rest of the stream. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice rest. Good night. Bye-bye. I'm glad you have had a nice day. And happy birthday again. Okay. I wanna say this because this seems like the most interesting.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Huh.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Voice of the hero. Explore. Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay, let's explore.
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Where's everyone else?
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I don't want to kill her though. Does that mean slaying her? What does that mean? I'm ready.
Then let's go.
I wonder what that means. Whoa.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I like that, for all time's sake. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin? Is the narrator really gone? Take the blade. Enter the basement.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
If the offer still stands, but could you describe the cabin for me for all time's sake? Okay.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Yeah, you're not the narrator, alright?
You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he?
Yeah. That's true. Oh, so many people.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Yeah.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Good riddance. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Yeah, I'm sad.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Yes. I'm not taking the blade.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Continue.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
There you are. You look just like you did when we first met. Let's talk for a bit. Maybe we can figure this out.
Sit with her. Oh. Explore. I don't want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? What if we just leave? I think the only thing left for us to do is leave. I don't want to be God.
I don't think I want that either.
Are you the same?
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller.
What if we just leave?
Can we actually do that? What would that even mean? Where would we go?
Take her hand in yours. I've always wanted to live with you, but I didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want to know something new. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we are living together. That's all I want. Oh, these are nice options. I think I'm gonna say this. I want to know something new. Oh. These are all... I love all of these. This is hard. Okay, let's say I want to know something new.
That's terrifying, but yeah, I think I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Are you going to be okay alone? Thanks for everything. Are you sure you don't want to come? Live with the princess.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Okay, the only thing left is to leave. You lead, and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see attention seize her. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her confident steps.
Come on, princess. It's just a door. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new.
I love you. Who's going to open it? Are you ready? Neither of us knows what it's going to be like out there. Open the door. Okay, neither of us knows, so it's okay. It's this. I'm the same.
And that's okay. That's the point, right? Side by side, stepping out into the unknown. Together.
We opened it together. And what happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together. This is our achievement. Oh god. Okay, the ending was really emotional. Our song. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Okay, achievement. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Okay. Explore, join the Discord, join our mailing list, join the subreddit, follow us somewhere else, make your playlist, play our other game, return to main menu. Okay, let's return to the menu. Oh wow, that was amazing. Really cool. So Rex, are you still here? If you're here, how was your ending? And how did you like mine? Oh, that was really cool. So awesome. Yeah, the game did say in the beginning that it is a love story. So yeah, I guess it is. That's really cool. Yeah, I do want to play it again and check out some other choices. Like if we keep choosing one thing and if we can do that throughout the whole game, like every time saving the princess, because after the first attempt we switched and we always did something different and tried out other things. So I wonder if we can just keep saving the princess like throughout the whole game every time, and if we can be just killing the princess throughout the whole game every time. These are the things I'm thinking of trying out. Other than that, I don't think I wanna really complicate it, because there are a lot of things to find out and to try out, a lot of choices, a lot of smaller changes, like even in the end decision. I wonder if those choices would have like kind of a different ending. Like, okay, we live together, but like I'm not choosing the option that I want to know something new, but I'm choosing the option that I love you, or I just want to be with you. What does that change? But I don't want to play the whole game again just for that. So yeah, I do want to try out different things, but I think that it's gonna be like putting this game to Saturday, because Saturday is like my I rarely stream on Saturdays, because this is the day when I can like rest and meet with friends. So it's like if I'm not around, I'm gonna not play on that day. If I'm around, I'm gonna play. So since we already finished the game already, it's not so stressing to finish it again. So yeah. But it was amazing, so interesting, really, really cool. All right. I'm gonna go chill and rest now. Thank you so much for being here with me. It was really cool, really awesome. And yeah, so not starting next Saturday, so not starting tomorrow, but maybe next Saturday if I'm free. We'll see. And see you on Monday for Soma, continuing Soma. Thanks for streaming. It's always nice to listen while you're working. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It was a really cool game, and it's so fun to play with people around. It's so much more fun than playing it alone. So thank you so much for lurking always. Thank you. And see you on Monday. Bye bye everyone, and have a nice weekend. See you soon. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Bye. Thanks for being here. Bye.